Astros. Festivities wrapping up. The crowd is electric, and we'll be back to get it going right after this. All right, just about set to go. And on the hill, the lefty, Framber Valdez. What's the word on him?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Jorge. Polanco. That missed by a lot. And we're underway in game 3. The next pitch misses, and it's 2-0. That one fouled off. And that's in the dirt. On the ground, right side, into the outfield, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Marcell Ozuna coming up to hit. Base hit. Polanco around second. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time. Good balanced approach and just blasted it through the infield.
That one the other way. The throw to second to Walker, and that's 2.
Man, that is such a tough double play to execute as a first baseman, to not only field the ball and make a good throw to second with a runner in the baseline, but also to hustle back to first base and get set up to receive the return throw. That takes great footwork and an awareness of where the bag is. A lot of practice to get that one right.
The lefty, the 1-0. And another ball. In the dirt, nice job behind the plate.
You don't want to run yourself out of an inning, so it's got to clearly get far enough away from the catcher. If you're the runner at third, think about scoring.
Swing and a miss, and now 2-2. Now one missed. Gets a piece and stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. And he grounds one to the right side. Altuve slings to first. And Acuna retired. And that is the inning. Back here at Dyken Park, getting the nod on the mound, Luis Castillo. What do we have on him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup move. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
On a line, base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
And that one is lifted in the air. Acuna has it sized up. Makes the grab, one away. Packed house here at Daikin Park. Here's Yordan Alvarez. His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. That's down and in.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not easy laying off pitches that just miss the zone like that. And it's a real discipline as well. He's put a lot of work into that aspect of his game, and it paid off right there.
And another ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And a foul ball. Makes the count 2-1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And that one hit 97 on the gun. Runners at first and second with 1 gone here in Game 3 of the NLDS. And that one finds its way through. And they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with 1 out.
Everything came together for him. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Isaac Paredes at the plate now, and that's inside. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in or on. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
That one is absolutely belted. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Around third. He's safe. And they clear the bases.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. Great hands on that swing to take the inside pitch and drive it into the gap for the double. It's easy to spin off a pitch like that, Boog, and you can pull that thing foul, but that was perfect.
Next pitch is outside. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
One of the better pitches he's thrown in this game, but he just hasn't been able to do it enough, unfortunately. You know, he could be getting a feel for that slider, though, so maybe that's something he can build off of.
Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Brings it in, and that is that. Third game of the division series. And now for Seattle, Mitch Haniger. Haniger measures 6 feet 2 inches, batting 6th in today's lineup. And he's usually in right, today starting in left.
0-1's the count.
That one down the line, and that's just foul. Now a check swing, but he held up.
Boog, if I was to break it down and make it simple, I would say right field's kind of a chill spot compared to left field. Left field's that second hot corner, in my opinion.
Fires over to first, and they take care of Haniger for the out. Here's Dylan Moore. Legends really are cemented in the postseason. You think of David Ortiz heroics for the Red Sox, Derek Jeter as Mr. November, or Randy Johnson in the 2001 World Series, just to name a few. Right side, Altuve. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. Here's Donovan Solano.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
Ground ball right side. He'll do it himself, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Bottom half of inning number 2. And stepping in for the Astros, Taylor Trammell. Castillo back to work. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first. Got hit around a little bit. Just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff at the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location. Sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
And that's a strikeout. Mike Fillmore says he went around. Here's the center fielder, Chas McCormick. Fastball for a strike. Pitch misses. Ball 1. 1 out, bases empty. And that's outside. And a count 2-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Stays alive. Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. So that will bring up the top of the order with 1 away.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on.
To Crawford for 1. On to first, double play. And that's the inning. Back here in Houston, now it's the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. And first offering is fouled off. Just off the inside edge. Next pitch misses inside. Now 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Caratini up with it on to first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout. Polanco batting with 1 down takes a strike. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
0-2.
Next pitch is outside. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down, bases empty. Here's Marcell Ozuna. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Rip to third. The throw to first. Ozuna is out, and that is that. And we're back as we go to the last of the third. And now the catcher comes up to him, Victor Caratini.
It's been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His 3rd inning is so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. Alvarez now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Moore. Here's the tag, and he's out. 2 outs, base is empty. Now here's the Astros designated hitter, Yainer Diaz. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's back. Out of here. That'll fire up the dugout. And they add a run. It's 4-0. Isaac Paredes up next for the Astros. Ripped into right center. And that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got his second double of the game.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
And now it's Christian Walker. Foul ball there. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in game 3 of the NLDS. Just missed. And that one fouled off. 2-2 now. That's out to center field. Arozarena moving under it. That is the inning. Back here in Houston. Now it's Randy Arozarena. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, these Mariners just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
And there's a ball. Check swing. He went 2-2.
2-2 count.
Battling here as he fouls it away. That one missed.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk. Mitch Garver up to hit here.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well.
There's one.
That's an out.
Double play. That was some defensive wizardry. Here's Acuna now. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
And here it comes. That's to third. Fires across the diamond, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. And welcome back to the ballpark. And the batter now, Jeremy Pena. Up the middle. Oh, great grab on the dive. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there. Man at first, nobody out. Taylor Trammell up next for the runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Throw. Save. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And ball 1. Got him swinging. Chas McCormick up next for the Astros. A single his first time. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Pena, the runner at second with 1 away. Line drive, base hit. Coming home. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single. It's 5-0.
Comes through with the RBI. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And that one clips the corner.
Altuve officially joined the 2,000 hit club in 2023 with every career hit as a Houston Astro. 3rd player in club history with 2,000 hits and 200 home runs. Jeff Bagwell, Craig Biggio, those are the 2 others, and that's some great company, Boog.
And ball 4, 2 aboard. Vic Caratini at the plate. Check swing, and he went Strike one.
0-1's the count.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. 2 on, 1 out. That one just misses, and that's ball one. To the right side, Moore fires to second for one. Double play, and that'll do it for the inning. All set for the start of the inning. Now the left fielder, Mitch Haniger. Valdez back to work.
Well, these Mariners definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Breaking ball inside. Yeah, that's ball two.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
3-1 is on the way. Hard hit right side, and he takes it himself for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Out to short, Pena. Gets it to first, and the first two set down in the top of the fifth. 2 down, bases empty. Here's the third baseman, Donovan Solano. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
0-1.
Swing and a miss as he gets him to chase upstairs.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Back here at Dyken Park, Air Jordan steps in to take his hats. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. Well, these Astros showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. The numbers say their chase rate, or swings at pitches outside the zone, is under 25%, and I think it's a big reason why they're scoring runs.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
On its way to the corner. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball.
By not chasing out of the zone, they're getting good pitches to hit. When you can do that, you have a much...
Solano whips it to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth. Next to hit, Isaac Paredes. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Not in time. He's safe. Next offering way off the plate. One away with a runner at third here in the late stages of game 3. And that's downstairs and outside. That one finds the zone, and the count's full. In the air, center field. Rosarena makes the grab, and there's 2 down. And next to hit for Houston, Christian Walker. 0 for 2 in this one. Out towards right center field, Rosarena. And that is that. And we're back. All set for the top of the sixth. And the batter now, J.P. Crawford. Corner infielders up on the grass expecting a bunt. The shortstop takes the ball. And it goes just foul. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Struck him out looking. The batter now, Jorge Polanco, 1 for 2. Ball one there. Bases empty, one away here in game 3 of the NLDS. And that is cut on and missed. And the count 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Here comes Ozuna up to the plate.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at bat.
Two outs. Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul.
I love how he tracked the ball right there and was able to get through that fastball just a little bit late. Otherwise, it stays fair. I think if the top hand is a little stronger, same swing produces a home run.
Swing and a ground ball. Sneaks through, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. Randy Arozarena. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Ryan Abreu.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Ozuna leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And that's down and away. That one not close. And it's 2-1. And a foul ball. On the ground to third, Paredes. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. And up next for Seattle, Mitch Garver. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1. And there's a ball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That clips the inside corner for a strike. First and second, 2 down. In the dirt. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. And that'll load the bases.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the 2nd time he's taken ball 4.
Acuna stands in now, looks at that one inside. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
1-1.
Pitch is in the dirt, and the count 2-1. And that one is inside. Swing and a miss, as he was out front that time. To third. Throws to first. They get the out on Acuna. Back here in Houston, bottom of the 6th inning, and the batter will be the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. Swings and misses. That's strike one.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Ah, that hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. And at first, here's Taylor Trammell, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And first offering is fouled off. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Ball outside. Throw to second. Ow! Swung on. Belted. That's back there. Got all of that one. He'll circle the bases. It's 6-0. 1 out, bases empty. Chas McCormick up next for the Astros. Rosarena moving under it. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. 2 outs, bases empty. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Swing and a miss. 0-1. 2 outs, bases empty. And that's outside. Swings through that.
All sliders so far in this at-bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Over to first. Inning over. We go to the top of the 7th. Now batting Mitch Haniger. Josh Hader on the pitch here. Bringing in
the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Drops a bunt down the first base side, and that's foul. Part of what makes Hader's fastball so unique is that he gets carry on the fastball up in the zone, and yet he grips it like a sinker. So technically his fastball is labeled as a sinker.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss down on strikes, and there's 1 away. And stepping in for the Mariners, Dylan Moore. He's grounded out a couple of times. There's a strike.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out coming out of the bullpen throwing BBs. Solano at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. Hit to right, and that should do it. He pulls it down. Ball game. And the Astros take this one in a blowout.
Game 3s are very critical when you have a series tied at 1-1 because you put yourself up. Anytime you go down, you're always chasing. When you're up in the series, you feel like you're in the driver's seat. Nice win today.
Here's another look at the numbers from this shutout victory.
Well, it takes a team effort to produce a shutout. I mean,
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show presents the National League Division Series. It's the Seattle Mariners taking on the Houston Astros. First pitch coming your way next.
And now, please welcome your Houston Astros.
Just about set to go. And on the hill in this one, Ronel Blanco. What should we keep an eye on here?
Four-pitch guy, he's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
All over that one right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
On the ground to first. And he handles it himself for the out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now here is Marcell Ozuna. And he can't come up with it. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead. And he beats it. He's safe.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of it.
Oh, the tag, and he's out. And that will end the inning. Back here in Houston, and on the hill today, Logan Gilbert.
He's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
And stepping in for the Astros, Jose Altuve. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Just missed. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Vic Caratini at the plate. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. They got it for out number 2.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Gilbert, 27 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2018. And ball 1. 2 outs, base is empty. And that one hops the wall. And that's a double.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
Yainer Diaz swings through it for strike 1. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. Alvarez scores. We're tied at 1.
Well done. Drives in the run. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your teammates fired up.
Just missed.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Crawford throws to first in time. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. Game 4 of the division series. Now the Mariners catcher, Mitch Garver. Blanco back to work. Pitch in the dirt. Ball 1. Let's talk about great individual postseasons. One that really sticks out to me is Ricky Anderson in 1989. He hit .441 with 3 homers and 11 stolen bases, leading Oakland to a World Series championship. Pitch misses there, and it's 2-1.
Man, when I think about great postseason performances, hard to top Carlos Beltran in 2004. 8 homers and 6 steals in 12 games with the Houston Astros. He didn't even get to play in the World Series that year.
Outside low, counts full, 3-2. This one high in the air to left center. McCormick sizes this one up. He makes the grab, and there's one away. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Fought off foul. High fly ball out to center field. McCormick makes the catch. 2 down. And now Randy Arozarena. Singy's currently the team leader in runs batted in. Here's a high chopper. Altuve. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 2nd. And stepping in for the Astros, Christian Walker. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He was all over that one. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Jeremy Pena swings through it for strike 1. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul.
Got to be careful here. This is the type of hitter that can punish you even with pitches outside the zone.
That misses off the outside edge.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Just a slow ground ball this time. Down the line, and it's foul. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Here's Taylor Trammell. And there's a strike. Walker over at first with 1 away. Late swing, foul to the left. Trammell tries to check his swing. Now a look to 3rd. And he held up. And it finds its way through for a hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at 2nd with 1 gone.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. That one felt good. It's 4-1. Back to the top of the order now. Jose Altuve up to hit here. Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Caratini in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. And another ball.
Oh, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
That one fouled off. 2-2. And a pitch. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. They say you win.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
0-2 is the count. Ball.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that, and good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
The 1-2. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Back here at Dyken Park, top half of the third inning. Here's the veteran shortstop, J.P. Crawford. Not even close there. And it's 1-0.
Well, these Mariners, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. From specific.
Oh, this is deep to left center. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He'll touch them all. It's 4-2. Here's Donovan Solano. Lined, and that's a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Waste no time there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Swing and a foul out of play.
The real threats are coming up. Already giving up a home run in this inning. It's going to really have to bear down.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
And now the first baseman, Luke Raley. He's 0 for 1. Out to center. McCormick has it sized up. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 2 away down. Here's Marcelo Zuna. And that one goes straight to the backstop. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. So runner in scoring position, and now the tying run comes to the plate. You're in game 4 of the NLDS. Now it bounces away. Can't squeeze it. Probably ruled a pass ball as the runner moves up to third. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That's back there. That one is gone. It's their second home run of the inning, and it ties it up. It's 4-4. Oh, can't get out of the way of the fastball, and that's going to sting. So it's all tied up. Astros go to the pen, and here comes Taylor Scott.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Outside low, and a count even 1-1. That's a little bit low. Canzone off of first with 2 away. That misses. 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
McCormick makes the catch, and that'll do it. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the DH, Yainer Diaz. Check swing, called strike.
I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
Line drive, and that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Paredes swings through it for strike one. Nobody out, runner at first. Next offering misses. Now 1-2. And that's downstairs and outside.
You know, we used to say, if you're scared, get a dog. Throw the fastball, man.
If you're scared,
get a dog, man. Just get a dog.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Base knock and now a free pass. This has the makings of a big inning if they can get a couple more quality at bats.
First and second, no outs. Christian Walker up next for the Astros. And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1. On the ground to third. And it stays fair. Headed for the plate. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and it's now 5-4.
Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook the right.
Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here. They must be going crazy in the dugout. It's 8-4. Trammell in the box for the second time. 1 ball, no strikes.
Well, these Astros doing a good job at the plate with runners on base, and that can be a key difference maker in the game. They've been delivering when it matters most, batting over. 750 with runners in scoring position so far. It's been impressive to watch.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Mauricio Dubon. 1 away. So next up for Houston, Chas McCormick. He's already homered here in this one. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1. Started after the 0-1 pitch, and now a check down to first. And he held back, according to Rusty Valentine. Swing and a miss. Now he's in a 1-2 hole.
2 strikes.
Back up the middle and a base hit.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Cut on and lifted in the air. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 away. So man aboard. Stepping in, Victor Caratini. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
McCormick, the runner at first with 2 gone. Fly ball down the line. Acuna on the run. He's got it. And that's the 3rd out. Houston brings in 3 on this homer. It's now 8-4. You're watching the National. Back here in Houston. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. Acuna measures 6 feet even, 27 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. And that one is in the dirt. 1-0. He was late there, strike 1.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
And that's outside.
1 strike.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk. And now, Randy Arozarena.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with a quick free pass.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. And they close the gap. It's 8-6. Now a chance for J.P. Crawford. And that is out of play. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, with both starters out of the game, this quickly becomes a bullpen game, and this is something we see more and more in the game today, especially in the postseason.
Ground ball up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. Over to first. Throw not in time, and he's safe. And now for Seattle. Gets the call from the pen.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
And the 0-1. Just missed.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line. I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That was pretty nasty. Here's the Mariners' leadoff man, Jorge Polanco. Yeah, that's fouled off. Nice stop. Throws from the seat of his pants. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. Two come in on this Seattle homer. It's now 8-6. Ready to go, bottom four. And stepping in for the Astros, Yordan Alvarez. Going back. Hauls it in on the warning track. And now Yainer Diaz. He's a catcher by trade, but the DH here in this one. Outside. And that is ball one. And that's down and away. One out, bases empty. He's got it, and there's two away. Isaac Paredes. Up next for the Astros. He's 0 for 1. And that misses. And that's ball one. And the slider just misses.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Fouled off left side. Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Ready now for the fifth inning. And here is Luke Raley. Or back to work. Not close with that one. And that's ball one.
Well, these Mariners doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. The numbers say their chase rate or swings at pitches outside the zone is under 25%. And I think that's a big reason why they're scoring runs.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Marcell Ozuna up next for the Mariners. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Ooh, Baez. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
And misses inside.
By not chasing out of the zone, they're getting good pitches to hit. When you can do that, you have a much better chance to square up the baseball and do damage like they have so far.
Dubon hauls it in, and there's two away. Digging in. So a lefty out of the pen, Brian King.
Well, the best reliever relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. To first, and the Mariners set down 1-2-3. So digging in, Christian Walker.
Well, these Astros really producing with runners on. It's been a right place, right time kind of game for them. They're hitting over 600 in this game with runners in scoring position, and clearly that's leading to a lot of runs. Their clutch hitting has been excellent.
And that skips into dirt. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's one down. And now it's going to be Jeremy Pena. That one outside. Ball one. Base is empty, one away. Late here in game 4. The other way. Makes the catch for the second out. Here's Mauricio Dubon.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Haniger sprinting for this one. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Mitch Garver up to hit here. So they turn to their closer, Brian Abreu.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Fastball for a strike. That misses the zone. Going to count 1-2. And delivers outside.
Full count.
Outside, and that is ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Tying run at the plate.
Straighten him up a little bit.
That's down and in.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Bo. Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum. Very quickly, they're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
In the dirt, but kept close. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Lots of anxious fans in the ballpark right now. You can feel it.
Missed with a changeup. Ball 3.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
And they're all loaded up.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Blue. It's all.
So a new pitcher out of the bullpen for the Astros, Josh Hader.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
And a breaking ball misses outside.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
And a big swing and a miss.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Bases loaded, nobody out. Here in Game 4 of the NLDS. This one is blasted. A no-doubter. Grand slam. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 10-8. Solano, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. Base knock right field. And that turns the lineup over. Jorge Polanco up next for the Mariners. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1.
Swings and misses. That is strike two.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Back and forth we go. A seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Luke Raley will hit next. 0 for 3 in this one. First pitch misses. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. McCormick makes the play. 2 down. So man aboard. Next to hit, Marcell Ozuna. He's already homered in this game. That's outside. Ball one. Other thing in this part, I mean, he could sneeze one over the left field wall into those Crawford box seats. And that's a fair ball. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
In the dirt, blocked. 2 on, 2 outs. Swings through the sweeper.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Out front, rip foul. 1-2 now. Way outside, straight to the backstop. And the runners will move up.
Heads up base running right there. Base knock here really gives them an opportunity to take control of this ball game. You don't want that other team to think they have a shot. And a knock here would be a big blow.
2 outs, bases full. And up next for Seattle, Mitch Garver. Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. In comes the run from third to add on. It's an RBI single, and they're up by 3. Acuna up to bat next, lays off for a ball. Swings and misses, and the count even at 1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Look, it looked like that curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitters timed it up.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the 3rd out, and we'll end the inning. Chas McCormick digs in now. This kid, a 21st round pick out of Millersville University in Pennsylvania. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Arozarena under it. Drops into the glove. And a quick out, number one. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. 1 for 3. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
That one outside. And now 2-0. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Inside, and it's 3-2.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And that one inside, and it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. And here comes Yordan Alvarez for a critical at-bat. You got to feel like there's a pretty good chance this game is going to turn on one swing.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1.
Ball one there.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Yainer Diaz now at the plate. Lifted in the air, right center field. It's going to fall for a hit. Coming home. He'll score easily. And it's an RBI single. And it's now a 2-run game.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Paredes swings through it for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Runners on first and third. 2 away. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Makes the grab, and that ends the inning. And stepping in for the Mariners, Randy Arozarena. Down the line, Dubon on the run towards the line. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. And there's a ball.
1 strike.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
And now the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. That one not close. 1-0. There's a swing and a drive. McCormick on the run. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Coming home. He will score.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. That could be a dangerous.
The Astros turn to a new arm on the mound, Forrest Whitley.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Headed down the line. And that's a foul ball. Oh, right to the backstop. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third. The 2-1.
That's ball 3.
One on, nobody out. A run in late here in game 4. Fly ball to right. Into the dive, and he got it. Now it's the second baseman, Jorge Polanco. 1 for 4 with a double. Can't glove it cleanly. Gets off a throw, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. Here's Dylan Moore. Fly to center his first time. That one in the dirt, and that is ball 1. Lifted in the air, right field. Base hit, and a run in to score.
Picks himself up an RBI. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Ozuna in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-1. Squirts away a little bit.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Moore off of first with 2 away. High in the air, out to right. Dubon squeezes it, and that is that. And here's the first baseman, Christian Walker. The pick behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Munoz, a 6'2" righty, 26 years old, and he's a native of Mexico. Hit in the air, right field. Acuna. And there's one down. Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. 0-1. Bunted back towards the pitcher. Whips it to Moore. They handle the bunt and get the out. So they're down to their final out. And now the right fielder, Mauricio Dubon. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. They're down to their final strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and that is the ball game.
Everyone loves a series that goes down to its final and deciding game. Well, that's what we're going to get. These two teams are so fun to watch.
Singy, we saw plenty of offense in this one.
Yeah, no doubt, and they were wearing out home plate. Just look at these numbers. I mean, we were treated to a lot of fireworks in this one.
The 13-9 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.